Yeah.
Bobra. We are here again. Get the jawbreakers, AD.
Z-Money drank a beer.
No.
He drank another beer.
Okay.
He needs another beer.
Yeah.
Do you need more beer?
Yeah, he needs more beer.
More beer.
He's stacked.
He's got to drink a lot of beer in case you can't drive home, so you can take the kids home.
Make sure the kids go home.
Yeah.
Yeah. We know this works.
You really want
Okay, drank a beer.
Oh, the delicate flowers.
I had a root beer.
You drink some over here.
And a bottle of water.
Man.
Okay, so hey, we sound good. We sound
That's
good.
so funny.
We sound good. We sound good.
Yeah.
I had to check us out live. This is the show before the show. Don't forget that. Make sure this is the time where you guys go like, subscribe, share it to all your friends, your family, everybody alike. It's gonna be a great show today, boys and girls.
Yeah, it is.
I like having the delicate flower here, but I also don't like it because I can kind of see my fucking thighs on the
Put
camera.
them fucking lamb chops away, bro.
Yeah.
Making me hungry.
I'm fucking. My mouth is watering.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at all that real estate.
Let's get in there. Let's get in there, guys and thighs. Let's see. Look at that. Oh
They're
my
as white as Papa J.
God, Papa J, look at that.
He's zooming in on
Damn.
Yeah, it looks like it's somebody else's thigh compared to my hand.
My hand was there.
It's a lamb chop.
Gotta put your hand in there.
Pork chop, bro. A pork chop. Big ol' fucking butt cheek.
Yeah.
Papa J, scoot closer.
That's
dude.
not a hamstring, that's a ham hock.
Hey, you don't tell him what to do.
Biggie, shut the fuck up.
Whoa with the hostility.
He's gotta
Sensing some animosity.
he's gotta eat his
No
protein bar
shit,
before he has
man.
more chips and cheese.
No, I can only have one bag of chips and one cheese. Have the rest.
No.
This looks perfect.
I already had 2 quesadillas.
Tristan, there's some nachos. Help yourself. They're bomb.
I gotta save the rest of my calories for this evening for snack time.
Let me make sure chat's looking.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Hi, everyone. Look, I'm gonna say that.
Yeah.
Let's see if everything pops out.
you got it.
It will eventually. There it is.
Hey, everyone.
That's pretty quick.
Yeah, they're not that big of a leg. It does it on all the platforms, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So hit that like and subscribe if you're tuning in with us to do the show before the show. All three of you guys. But I think we got anything we want to discuss beforehand. Make sure what's about to be said is cool. Are we good? Everything?
Yeah.
Conversation?
I thought we were gonna be like, hey yo, look at the snack show.
That's weird. There's a bag of fireworks over there. I wonder what's going to happen on today's show.
What happens if we light one of them amongst them all? All right, firecracker
Fun.
for sure.
You guys probably did it growing up. We used to make these things called blockbusters. We get a 2-liter bottle of soda and we just buy cheap ass fireworks and cut them open and just fill the 2-liter bottle of soda with it.
I had another.
No.
Yeah, we'd fill a 2-liter bottle of soda with just like random ass powder from all the different fireworks, punch a hole in the lid and just run a long fuse, like a little fucking wick.
Right.
And then just light it, and we stick it in a potato launcher and fucking launch that bitch through the neighborhood, and then all you hear
We're gonna get
is
ready to record.
Oh,
fucking massive explosion, and then just and the car alarms, and then 10 minutes later you just hear LAPD fucking helicopters.
You're listening to Big Lip Radio. Check him out on all your favorite streaming platforms now.
Until this on?
I love you 3000.
Esta es una caseta de perro original.
huh?
Big Lip.
No.
This is where Papa J rules. I come here every week to entertain you fools. And just like Hulk Hogan, I like to use the N-word as my slogan.
My name is Bull. You know I love to eat tacos, Doritos, Peeps. You know I got good eats. See, drag me into this rap, now get me off this beat.
Biggie on the beat. When Biggie's in the truck, he don't give a fuck. The one with the hair and the banger over there, rolling through Santan, just not giving a fuck.
Yeah, it's your boy, motherfucking Z Money. I don't really care if you think I'm fucking funny, cause I'm gonna say the shit that you don't wanna hear. I'm gonna drink some motherfucking goddamn beer, cause I know what to do and I know what to say. You know we on the show every fucking Wednesday, so come around, sit down, grab a seat too. Bitch, pick up radio, it's what we gonna do.
Live from the doghouse, located in the foothills of the beautiful Santan Mountains. This is episode 365 of the Big Lip Radio Podcast. Today's date is Wednesday, June 25th, 2025. I'm your host, Big Papa J, along with co-host Z Money Z. How's your week?
Yeah, Z Money Z, what the fuck was that? That's the first time I ever heard that.
Z!
I'm doing great, Papa J. Thank you so much for asking. But hey, we are once again joined by some of our most favoriteest people in the world. And there are always... How you doing?
Oh, you can't hear him?
Unmute all of us, Digglehead.
Oh, there we go. Everybody's unmuted.
Are we good now? Okay.
Yeah, I fucked everything
I
up.
could hear Jared, but I couldn't hear anybody else.
Z-Money was doing good. He
fucking
introduced the
killed
delicate flower.
Z-Money's pissed at me
I
now.
fucking hate you, Papa J.
Z-Money's pissed at me
You're
now.
out the woods, Papa J. We're always on the back foot.
Bro, you're gonna get a really mean touchdown.
Yeah, you will. That's too funny. Well, hey, if you haven't figured it out, not only is the delicate flower here, but we're also accompanied by one of our other bestest friends in the entire world.
Feed me. Feed me more.
So dark.
Feed me more.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is Bulk.
Don't.
Leave it down. Bulk, how you doing, sir?
I had dinner already. I'm waiting for snack time.
You're waiting for snack time. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah, because then he's got to hurry up and do that so he can have his next dinner.
Holy shit, that sweet sounding voice. Today's life, you guys is right.
Excuse me. Are those Bugle Boy jeans that you're wearing?
Why, yes, they are Bugle Boy jeans.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's Biggie. How you doing, sir?
I'm good.
You're live. You're kicking it.
I'm awesome. Yeah, how are you?
You're smiling. You got all your teeth. Nothing's wrong here, right?
I don't actually have all my teeth. Fun fact.
I was about to say those look like perfection from the
Oh, they're all fake.
from the
But I
dime
don't even-
store.
Yeah.
Well, you got all the same teeth
Perks
you
of
left
having
last week with,
family in the
right?
dentistry industry.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is indeed, like Papa J said, the Big Up Radio episode 365. Holy shit, we're already that far in. We're going to be doing some crazy shit up here on July 11th. Make sure you tune in, which is a Friday. July 11th, the Tony Hawk Pro Skater episode 3 and 4 plus
Right.
is coming out, and I think it comes out in the 10th, but we're going to be coming here to the studio to do a live motherfucking stream.
the new
of this.
Tony Hawk?
Yes, the new
No
Tony Hawk
shit.
Pro Skater
3 and 4
plus
remake.
4. It's an old skater game
Yeah,
for the
Nintendo
PlayStation.
game. Yeah.
He said,
No
"Fuck it."
game.
He's trying. I give him that. He's all interested. So hey,
No,
tune
I
in.
remember it.
Tune
I remember
in.
for reals. You could do like the you try to do a bunch of tricks and combos,
Okay,
and you would
tell me
ride a
this.
wheelie.
Tony Hawk is well known, best known, some would say, for the infamous trick called what?
Skateboarding,
He did it at the X Games to win a gold medal.
backflip.
No,
No.
Is it the 920?
no. What the fuck?
Oh,
Are
damn.
you guys all serious?
1080.
No. Tony Hawk was put on the map beforehand because he's just a good skater.
Double
Right.
But he
backflip.
sealed his legacy when he did the 900, ladies and gentlemen.
I was close.
The 900
Who
at
the
the
fuck did that
1998
map?
X Summer X Games.
Were we watching
The
that
Vert.
together when that happened?
No, I don't know, but I was in Tanner's basement for sure.
All right, because I
Tanner's
watched it
basement
live.
for
I
sure.
remember that
Yes,
because
I did too.
Because I was reading Electronic Gaming Monthly magazine
EGM.
as I'm watching X Games, and when he pulled it off and he landed it,
Yeah.
I jumped up and my magazine went into the ceiling fan.
Yeah, we did right away. Instantly, we went
So
outside
it's-
and tried to do some crazy shit on our skateboards, which we failed miserably.
2.5 360s, correct?
Yeah, no, that's 1080.
No,
No,
that's 900.
720 plus 720 is 1080.
Right.
No, that's
No.
1480.
That's
Holy
14,
shit. Which one's
1440.
Tell me what's 1080.
is 3.
I don't know.
360.
900.
Yeah, he's right.
Good. You know math. I told you last week I didn't do math for Marines. How many times I gotta fucking
Math for
ask
Marines.
the dumbest motherfucker here about math? You got the smartest one about math sitting to my left, and you're asking me?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's a school teacher.
Yeah, she knows what's up.
I was just listening to you guys figure it out. It felt good. I was,
I
really
was
proud. I was
right.
actually really proud of you, Biggie.
Right?
I was like, yes!
Before we move on for Tony Hawk, did you guys see that a year ago a little girl hit the 900? Yeah, at the X game, like a small girl hit the 900 on her.
Damn.
It isn't crazy. That's
like Tony
the
Hawk
times
was
we're
famous.
living in. But hey, if you guys want to
Damn.
follow along with what we're talking about, tune into Exhibit A over here on Big Up
and
Radio.
subscribe.
Right, hit that like and subscribe button right now. Go check out bigupradio.com. I'm sure you'll go click one of our tabs and you'll see us live. Plus, we
Right.
have all of our current shows right there at the top of the page. We have a shop for you guys. We're doing a little bit of selling right now, but on today's show, it starts off with a brief statement of "It's always when she's here." Right.
Always.
We're looking at our Discord right now. It's not a secret to anybody if you want to go down here and check it out.
Oh, fuck. What's on the
You will.
Discord?
I'm pulling it up right now. If you guys are watching live, you're in for a treat.
Fuck. I should have looked at this.
Right. It says, shout out to all the people who've been helping our content grow, which we're going to give those guys a shout out here coming up. And then addressing the elephant in the room. Right. Biggie, more
What'd I
like
do?
B Money.
Oh, okay.
And then we're going to do a WTFATLT. Do you know what that is, Caitlin?
Nope.
Are you sure?
I know what WTF means.
What
well,
about
you're
this?
close.
Check this out.
Let me sing it, girl. Smash it anyway. Let me sing it, girl.
What the fuck are they listening to?
There it is.
I like it.
Yes, we'll be doing that tonight. Biggie
What?
actually went to a concert, which we'll review.
Oh, I did.
What it was, and we're going to talk about that
How did
later
you know?
tonight. I don't know. Papa J taking bumps in the wrestling ring. If you've been a part of our social media, you've seen Papa J get his little white, scrawny ass kicked in the fucking
I
wrestling
did.
ring. Especially on our TikTok.
Did you see
which
those videos?
Everybody has. Everybody has seen your TikTok videos, Papa J. If you have not, go check out our TikTok, Big Lip Radio, right? Big Lip Radio, it's the full thing.
Right.
That's the one it is on there. Go check it out. But hey, we need to give a few
my
shout outs
God.
at the top of the show. What's up?
I think I just figured something out, but it's
What'd you
okay.
figure out?
We'll talk about it.
I think my batteries in my
we'll
mouse are
talk
died, bro.
about it.
What'd you figure out?
Oh!
Keep watching. Keep watching.
Oh,
My mouse is dying,
oh
boys.
my God.
Oh, they're watching a video of Papa J taking a bump. But meanwhile, if you're tuning into our Discord right now, I got some pictures pulled up. You guys can click on them. All of Papa J's hard work and effort is being put into motion on our TikTok and our YouTube.
Like and
Very
subscribing.
specifically. Yes, go check that out. Hit that like and subscribe button. But we want to shout out Arc1994, who's my sister, Allie. She's liking a lot of your videos. You can
Right.
click the image there that you see. Woody liked our videos. Retro Pute 74 liked our videos. And then we have Mitch. He liked a bunch of them. Bob Sponge, Baba Booey, and Joey Cox liked our video. Big Papa J. We got a lot of people here liking our videos. I'm pulling it up on the stream for you guys to check it out. Not only that AC kicked on. It feels great. By the way, it is hot as fuck in the studio.
It is.
What time does it say on our little thermometer right there?
It's 81 degrees.
Holy shit.
Hey,
we're
where'd
all-
you get that thing from?
We're all surviving. It's a great little company, we all know. But for the most part, if you go to the next image, we got, I know, again, my sister, Arc1994, liking it. See, it's great when family and friends go ahead and like the content they're a part of and
Right.
they're, been on. Joseph, again, Rosales from last week. We showed, look, again, a page 3 in a row of you. Chubby Depp. He's part of.
I know.
What's
AWF, Arizona Wrestling Federation. Chubby Depp's chiming into our shit.
Yeah, go
The champion, AWF champion.
Oh, yeah. Go check that out. Not only that, I'm bringing up more names here. This is what we like to do. Mr. Puma, once again.
Right.
Once again, your beautiful hair. Look at that thing.
That's a hell of a head of
When
hair.
you see that picture, it's like, look at that.
The
Look at that.
jealousy, I'm feeling it.
Look at that. He is so handsome.
That's a silver fox. That's why I want you to stop plucking your gray hair, Zach. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Right. And then Tan. I'm not sure who that is because there's no profile picture, but he like 3 videos in a row.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So thank you all for that. It's what we like to do at the top of the show. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. It's one of the best ways you can help us out. Go follow all of our social media and our video accounts at Big Up Radio. Oh, and on YouTube, Big Up Radio. BigUpRadio.com is a place you can just catch it all at. Find all of our content there if you have nowhere else to go. We have a shop there. We're selling all kinds of merch. My friends, ladies and gentlemen.
Where's my shirt, motherfucker?
Papa J, you got to go buy it from the store. Papa J, what are you looking for? Big
I got a new phone.
Uh-oh.
And so
it's
it doesn't
plugged in over here.
It doesn't take a lightning cord.
Oh shit. Well,
that's the barrel plug, isn't it?
You can take off the adapter from the end of that.
Is there an adapter on there?
You have it in your hand. Yeah.
Oh hey, wait, no, that ain't gonna work.
It's an adapter.
I need a Type C.
That is a Type.
This is a lightning cord.
Oh, there's a Type C underneath there. Sorry for Papa J derailing the show. Thank you guys so much.
But where do we plug it in at?
What do you mean? Where do you plug it? Why do we need to plug your phone in? You don't play music anyway.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do what the fuck are they listening to later on.
I have the audio. We can do that. I'm sure we can pull up YouTube.
Settle the fuck down. I don't know why you're derailing us.
Shut the fuck
kid.
You're fucking crazy. That's why we love you. This is what we do here on Big Up Radio. And do not forget, at the end of the show, we'll be doing a little bit of snack time. Holy shit.
Snack time.
Papa J.
Yes.
Papa J. Where's this side? Let me mute this. This drive me fucking nuts. Let me turn that down.
Right, please.
Let me turn that. Holy shit. We need to get into some stuff.
Yeah.
We need to figure out some things here because last week, if you listen to episode 364 of Big Up Radio and you scroll to about 40 minutes in, when Bulk starts discussing.
No, get the headphones on.
Oh, you need me for this?
We need you for this.
When I try to start talking about my Father's Day.
When Bulk starts discussing his weight loss specifically, and you know how I'm playing that one music. What was it? Do you guys remember? Remember this music that was playing?
I do.
It's very familiar. I swear to God, you can pull up the clip just by this audio. If you go 40 minutes in and you hear this, you're at the right spot. Because Bulk starts talking about his weight loss journey, which we can't discredit.
Very proud.
We cannot fucking discredit
I need
that.
an update before I say a word because I have a gut feeling I know exactly what's going on.
So, okay. So, real quick, the Spark Notes. I went in to see if I qualify for a GLP-1. They first want to do a full blood screen.
All right.
So they're basically running my biometrics again. So when I do get that results, I will bring my biometrics in, an updated version.
All right.
But they're checking like triglycerides, thyroid. They're checking all that shit. And then once that comes back, if it's clear enough, then they're gonna refer me to bariatric specialist to see if they will.
Is that a fat doctor?
Yeah.
Oh my God. You are an asshole. Holy
shit.
shit. You just ruined whatever argument I'm about to do.
I can't just ask.
You just fucking go
I
ahead,
can't
Kayla.
just ask a
He
question.
turned heel. Everybody.
No.
He's been here.
He's been here.
Well, he's not heel now.
I'm the face of this. I'm the face of this fucking business.
Really, that's true.
All right. Anyways,
That's bullshit, Bulk. I'm proud of you.
And
anyways,
I'm
fat
fucking
doctor,
Cody
Bob.
Rhodes. I'm Cody Rocky Rhodes. So they're running all that, but they had me do like basically a physical while I was there. She's like, my doctor was like, wow, and I'm like, what wow? And she's like, you're actually more flexible than I thought you would be. Like you're more flexible than most people half your size. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Raise the hands of people who believe that.
I believe it.
He's always reaching for the food,
Listen.
so you know his flexibility's up.
In 1 year, he's going to be the skinniest motherfucker sitting in this goddamn group, and you're all going to be like, oh, we never thought it could happen.
Let's hear the
It's
rest
going to be
of
beautiful.
Let's hear the rest of this.
So at the Nest, outside of where they take care of our calibrations, they have a nice little scale. I don't know if you've seen it, right outside the door. Once a week, I go ahead and I step on that scale. And this Monday was my appointment with the doctor. But last Monday I weighed myself and I was 442. I was 442 when I hopped on that scale.
And what's your height?
I'm a 5'8".
Okay.
Got on the scale on Monday. What?
And I'm the heel, motherfucker. Really?
Yeah. So I got on the scale at the doctor's and I am 436 now. So, you know,
bro, that's a shit for you.
That's
bullshit.
He ate a late breakfast.
That's a 1%.
It's still progress. Damn.
That's a lot in 1 week.
In 1 week,
bro.
For 1 week.
Okay. Now, so
that's a lot in a week.
What I remember
A lot.
hearing, if I'm not mistaken, was you pulled a muscle.
Yeah, on my flank, right above my kidney.
Okay, so what I'm guessing this pulled muscle leads to
Yes.
is you're not working out right now.
No, I've been walking. I mean,
You're
I
not
took today
working
off
out.
because
today.
Yeah, I took today off
often.
because I
he's
had
here.
to take a muscle relaxant.
Walking, a good walk is a good exercise.
Yeah.
Just saying it is.
It is not going to the gym and karate like
You-
he said he was.
No,
going.
I still went to karate Monday night.
Okay, but you haven't been going to the gym at all.
I went to the gym yesterday and I pulled the muscle around 6 p.m. last night.
Damn.
And then I pulled the muscle, then went to work.
What were you
before-
doing when you pulled the muscle?
Lifting a plate of food.
Stop it!
Actually, I was helping my son's dog. She knocked her bone under the couch, and they were all
damn.
busy, so bulk got on the floor.
Blame it on the dog.
How many times
Blame it on the
did you
dog.
go to the gym from last Wednesday, your other off day, to today, another off day? So you have Thursday. Did you go?
Yes, Thursday, Friday.
Saturday,
No, I don't go. I didn't go Saturday or Sunday.
Monday.
Monday was karate, so that
No.
that's cardio.
Yeah, that counts.
That's a
It
pure
counts.
cardio class.
Karate counts.
That counts. That's a calorie burner. That's
Yeah.
probably
And
the
then
biggest
yesterday.
calorie burner.
Four
And-
times.
Yes,
You're serious, Mark. You're not lying to me.
I'm not.
No,
no.
he's not gonna lie.
4 times a week is good, especially if you haven't been.
I agree. That's
plus-
what I'm saying is I agree, but
No.
I feel like if you really went to the gym and you pushed yourself and you did karate and you pushed yourself, you would have lost 10 pounds, 20 pounds the first week because you have so much to just fall off right off the bat.
So when at the Nest, you guys are
diet
doing
more than
the
anything,
weight contest. When you guys are doing the weight contest, Papa J wanted me to enter to be the guy that would fuck you guys
He'd
all
be the
up.
spoiler.
You should. You'd be the most percentage.
There was a clause where we said you couldn't join. You were the only no, you and the dude that rolls up his fucking pants like a douchebag.
They wouldn't let him join the weight loss challenge?
No, we said no. It wasn't going to be fair because it wasn't on a percentage.
Is it run by your work or just like guys at work?
Just guys at work.
Oh, okay, we have one that they run at work. We get like gift cards for the highest percentage lost.
We should have done
from
it that
December
way.
to March.
But we did poundage. We just did straight poundage.
Straight
That's
poundage,
why we
no
didn't want
percentage.
him
Yeah,
Yeah, ours is percentage,
Everybody
not
else is
body
a-
fat percentage, the percent of your weight. Because
Yeah.
you can't like. Some people are really heavy. They'll lose like 40 pounds.
Exactly,
I'll
that's-
lose like 15, but 15 for me is a
Yep.
lot of fucking weight to lose.
Yep, that's why he wasn't invited.
Oh, well, there.
Yeah. So
I'm down to 196.
Papa J, all you gotta do is get sick, and then you drop down to
That's true.
185.
He's like, I also took a shit. So that was 12 pounds.
Yeah, Papa J put his hat backwards. Thank you, please.
Oh my
I don't
god.
like it. Him with that forward-facing hat doesn't look right.
You're good. Yeah.
I see him all day like that, so I guess it's just normal.
With the forward-facing hat?
Yeah, he wears it all day. Like
No,
that.
it don't look right.
It looks weird.
Don't you wear it straight at work?
Oh no, I wear it backwards. Kim hates it when I wear it frontwards.
Yeah,
Everybody does. I've
don't
not
look
heard one
right.
person- I think it looks cool, but
Had
that's
a
just me.
beer, had another beer.
You look like a dad.
I look like a dad.
When it's backwards, you look like a daddy. So frontwards is a dad,
Yeah.
and backwards is a daddy.
Stop calling other people daddy.
What about like this?
Grandpa?
Uncle Grandpa.
You poppy.
Poppy Chulo. Stop. Stop. What are you trying to get signal in here? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm trying to send you a video.
I mean, there's Wi-Fi
Oh
for
shit!
that.
There's all kinds of video here. Hey,
Yeah.
By the way, hit that like and subscribe button for those who are just tuning in. Do what I just did. Support the stream. Go help us out. What better way to practice what you preach than just do it yourself, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Do
But,
it your fuck itself. What's up, boss?
No, I was just finishing up. But yeah,
Yes,
no,
that's
my diet has significantly changed. I probably am down to having fast food once or twice a week. Wednesday when I'm here.
Yeah.
And then if I forget to make dinner or anything, I'll pick something small up.
Like this motherfucker's gonna forget dinner.
Right?
No.
You can set your watch on that.
All right, so this is how fucking Monday went for me.
I don't
So-
believe you. Mark.
So Sunday,
Let
I
me
went to
see
work.
your-
Sunday, I went to work at 5:30 p.m.
Right.
All right. So I forgot I had my doctor's appointment, and then remembered, oh shit, I have a doctor's appointment at 2 p.m.
Fat doctors.
So no, this is my wellness
Oh my
check.
God.
So I knew
It's a fat
it's
doctor.
been like 5 years since I've been to the doctor, so I'm going to need blood work.
I
so
thought you.
now I get my biometrics done at work, but I haven't been to the doctors.
Okay.
Let him live.
Yeah.
He's trying to get back on track, Biggie. Let him
I
live.
support this, but I don't believe it. If you I'll make you a deal right now. If you pull
Oh,
out
here we
your
go.
phone, pull out your bank account, your card, right, and you block out all the dollar amounts, I don't want to see any of your money. I don't care how much money you have. You show me that there's not fucking McDonald's and Burger King and Culver's and all that shit on there for the last week.
You said Culver's.
In just the last week?
Just last week is all I care about.
You know, there's a Jack in the Box by where we work.
Yes.
And I watch him circle like a 747 around the airport going through the drive-through.
Those tacos aren't that bad. They're not even that high in calories.
Okay, work.
Oh, he's showing them.
Work, gas station.
Gloomy Donuts.
He's proving himself.
He's doing
Get
it.
the kids to go get boba.
Oh, you know you got
It's for the kids. It's different.
Superstar Car Wash.
That superstar Carl Jr.'s.
Yeah, another gas station. Another canteen.
June 16th.
Canteen vending.
June
Everybody
16th.
knows canteen vending is the nest vending machine.
Here's
Right.
the thing. I think
$2.35. That's a diet. That's a diet soda out the vending
I'm gonna
machine.
give it to you, okay?
Don't get the soda.
I'm gonna agree that
June
I think
16th?
you
I
are
can't-
doing these certain things correctly, and I agree with you now. So I apologize, but I also don't think you're taking it extremely serious. Like you don't really care. So like when you have dinner, you're still getting crazy.
I went. No.
It's very
I ate
ironic.
one serving at dinner.
Very ironic.
I ate one serving at
What?
dinner.
Wait, how much did you lose in the last week?
Me?
How many
6 pounds. 442, 446.
Yeah, 6 pounds. No,
Okay.
to 36. Yeah.
6 pounds isn't bad, but you really gotta watch your sodium and shit like that.
Sugar.
It's sugar and salt. It'll
Yeah.
kill you every time.
Yeah. I mean, diet soda is my one vice because I can't smoke or drink alcohol.
10-pound goal. I want you to lose 10 fucking pounds by next week,
By next week.
You know how ironic this conversation
or
is?
you don't
Yeah.
get to walk in the door.
If you guys go back and listen to last week's, at the point I told you to, we are playing this fucking music.
Right.
And as I'm potting it up like this, and it's hard for me to hear, Biggie, let's hold on.
I know exactly where
Stop. We need to do this.
And now it's time for another Big Lip Radio reenactment.
Yeah. So we're gonna do. Hold on. If you didn't catch it,
And now it's time for another Big Lip Radio reenactment.
just can't play the real thing.
Yep. All right. So I don't want to play the real thing. I want people to go listen. This song's playing, and I'm being an asshole to Bulk. I'm like, hey, listen, let's make him sound bigger than what he is. So I'm like, let's get this huge song with all the trumpets,
Right.
it up.
Because he's only 440.
Right. This is the reenactment. And then Biggie, at this point, he goes, Caitlin, I got a question for you. And then it comes down.
I think your voice is a little
And then he's
higher.
like, I don't know if I can ask this question.
Wait.
I don't know if I can ask it. I don't know if I can ask it.
Time out. You had 2 questions for me, by the way. Your first question wasn't that bad.
All right.
You can't hear?
He's
talking to
faking
you.
it. He's faking it.
Faking asshole. Your first question was actually fine. It was funny. You asked if it
that's
was
right.
true.
That's right.
If Zach ever declined a
That
woo-woo
was a good
moment while he was
question.
playing video games. Good question.
Good question.
Totally appropriate. Hilarious. Good for the cause.
Below the line.
Second question, a little different.
Above the line. Past the line. Now, the question, I don't know if you want me to say it. Biggie, I'll give this opportunity for you, but we're doing a reenactment, so it's only fair if you just play your part, right?
I know I'm good.
I would take the portion because usually, when Biggie's making fun of
take
me.
the portion?
Yeah. Well, no, when we're doing reenactments and Biggie's making fun of me, he pretends to be bold.
Okay, so you're gonna
I should, but I'm face.
Okay, you're gonna
I'm too
okay.
nice of a guy.
So
No,
the
play
music's
me.
up. The
Play
music's up.
Biggie, please.
Come on.
The music's up.
I can't
Paul.
wait.
okay.
I can't wait for this.
Yes,
All right,
I give you.
And now it's
full-
time for
you
another
do
Big
you,
Lip
Blair.
Radio
Is this okay if I reenact it for
reenactment.
Biggie? Okay.
I'm good with it.
All right.
Do you?
All right, so
Me and Kate are good. Me and Z Money are good, so you do it.
Is it? How does it? When can you feel it swimming down your throat?
that's about right. And then the music stopped, and it was are you fucking kidding me? Why would you ask my chick? And that's where I freaked the fuck out.
Oh no.
What?
No, time out. I think you're all forgetting this. Giggles all around from everybody.
I had to take my glasses off and dry my eyes.
Jared died. There
He
was
almost
no
passed out.
immediate. What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck? You
I
were
was like-
dying. You almost passed out.
But if you watch the playback of my face went from like, I very slowly got really quiet.
What was he doing?
And the only time I'm quiet is when I'm fucking pissed.
You want to know what I did? This is what I did.
Oh no.
This is what I did. Exactly what's happening right now. I zoomed in on my face, and if you go back and watch, the music is down. I'm going.
So from what I saw,
That's if you go back and watch, that's what I was doing. And I was like, how the fuck would you ask my chick that? And I'm pretty sure this one came out. I was like, this is the second time that this has happened. Just like this.
Bro,
the music
chat
and
is speaking.
nah, we're ignoring the chat right now. This is Big Lip Radio reenactment. But from what I saw a double grounding.
Also, I want you to count the amount of seconds it took Zach to give me the mic back after you said it. Because I was like, he grabbed the mic and moved it over to him so fast. And I was like, give me that mic right now. He's like, no, she's not responding. She's not responding.
See, now here's the issue. Okay, now, granted, my old lady's never in the room, and he's never addressed her personally. I understand this difference.
There is a big difference.
But there's many a times, which is why we feel comfortable and relaxed saying whatever the hell we want to say. Is like he'd be like he would come in, shut the door, sit down, get on the mic and say, Papa J, you got the night off. I already took care of the old lady, right?
Okay.
I mean,
Which is,
see, he's laughing his ass off.
that's different. That's different. That's two men ribbing each other.
Right.
That was a rib on me.
No, that was a rib on Zach and his hyperactive sperm is what that was a rib on.
Which is what it was supposed to be, but it ended up being me as the innocent bystander was referenced
Shots
to
fired.
in a really icky way.
You were an innocent bystander, yet I
was a pawn.
Yet an eyewitness to the incidences of which.
You've seen this happen a million times, Jared. To me, specifically.
Right.
Very specifically.
And might I know, each and every time, do I not react the same fucking way?
All right.
Do I not get the very latest time that's freshest in my mind is 777. Not when he bought her lingerie.
Nope.
But when he specifically was eating.
And that's
we were
not
trying
weird?
a sucker for snack time. Oh, trust me, we had words
That's
about
on a
that. Was
new-
a whole.
what the
That was
fuck?
a whole thing on the fucking show.
So
The only problem with the boss man with 777 is he's a Terminator. He's so far on the spectrum. He just looks you in the eye and goes, okay.
Or also, the show was enjoying it so much that I said to him, I said, this is ridiculous. He literally, the day he handed me lingerie was like the fifth thing he had done.
Right.
It was just the obvious thing. And I was like, yo, really inappropriate. Don't ever do that again. I don't even like when he buys me shit. Definitely not
weird.
you.
That's different.
So, and I remember I gave it back to him and I was like, this is fucked up. And he was like, it's just the show. And I was like, no, that's not just the show.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
He bought me a fucking fembot costume, bro. Like, I'm not doing that shit. So, too far. And then he said something similar. He asked me
This is what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Flavor profile.
flavor profile on a soda. And that's when I was like, I think I even stood up and walked out. I think I was like, I'm off. I'm done
You
with the
might
show.
have.
Which I've
I don't
never
remember.
done. And the whole time we've known each other, Jared says a lot of inappropriate shit. He's
I
the most
do, yeah.
inappropriate person on the planet.
He is.
I have 6 brothers. I've been raised around inappropriate. And I was even like, yeah, no, boundary set. See you later. And it was a similar comment to what you made. And I was like,
Z-Money
what the hell?
would never say anything inappropriate about anything like that. So
No.
I understand.
Listen, there's another here thing you gotta understand. Like, listen, you can call your mama bitch, right? I can't call your mama bitch. Does that make sense? I could probably come in here and talk about my wife and how I poked her in the nose with my penis. May or may not have happened. But you can't come in here and talk about how you fantasize or thought or wonder what it feels like to have a dick poked on your nose. Like, because that's a real thing. You see, but for the most part,
Apples and oranges,
I've
brother.
recreated it where no shit, you directed it at Caitlin. You said, Caitlin, answer me this.
Okay, but
You said that.
No.
And if you don't believe me, go look.
no, what
I
happened?
know.
This is
I
what
know.
happens.
Go
But-
look at 40 minutes.
And this has happened with a lot of Zach's friends that I first meet.
Right.
It's happened with our neighbors. Zach accuses them of having a crush on me, much like he did to you last week.
still
And
do, bitch.
just like boys in a schoolyard, when they say, you have a crush on her, and they say, hell no, she's butt ugly, they have to insult her to prove they don't like her.
I would
Right.
never
It's
do
the
that.
adult version of that.
I would
It's the
never
same
do that.
shit
What a
that's
point.
happened
What a
over
point.
and over in our and I'm like, why do your friends, not that you did this, but in a very small way, why do your friends feel the need to bring me down to prove that they don't like me like that? And I blame him for accusing them of crushes.
What?
I blame him.
Here's the. I blame him too, actually.
It's all Zach's fault.
Now,
when that freaks out, I don't remember doing anything like that.
Now there's a
tell
few.
you have a crush on my wife and then beat your ass.
Bulk buys me chips. He does it the right way. God damn it.
Because I eat the chips, so he knows the way to my heart.
There's a few key differences. That comment was supposed to be a joke on Zach.
Yeah.
And two, unlike Late, who's desperate, horny, lonely, living in his own basement.
Good Lord, all accurate.
I can't wait to see if he's going to chime in on the chat. Living in his own basement, Biggie's got a family,
Right.
a beautiful wife that he's very much in love with.
It's even more. Why the fuck would you say that about another woman?
He was not. His comment was not meant as a come on. It wasn't meant as anything like that. Stop it!
It
No play on words.
It wasn't. She's right. It was in no way, shape, or form.
I don't give a shit if it was a come on. It was a thought-provoking question about some sort of sexual act. How does this taste wiggling down your throat?
So let me ask.
How does it feel? What the fuck? And you looked my wife dead in the eyes. There's video.
It was dead in the eyes
There's
too.
video. Just like Kate said.
Hey, if this is how this is gonna go, then it's what your
And then
text said is gonna
afterwards,
happen.
he went like this.
I'm just gonna leave because this is bullshit. This
No,
isn't true.
no.
This is stupid.
That's not what happened.
This is ignorant.
One
shit.
final question.
No, bro.
And then we'll move on.
You guys are making it
One
something
final
that
question.
It wasn't.
It was
And
definitely.
don't
And you
make-
just got
All right,
caught
then I'm
back.
good.
First of all, we
Then
never
I'm
do
good.
that on this show.
Then I'm good. I'm out. You guys have your show.
What happens? Here's the final question.
No, I'm
Would
good.
any of you call your wife and say very specifically?
No,
this
you're fine.
thing?
You're fine.
I'm gonna go. For real. I'm good.
No, you're fine.
It's a very simple question. What?
I understand what he's saying, but in no way, shape, or form was it ever meant as a derogatory thing. And the fact that Kate knows that, and you still want to harp on it and act like I was some way hitting on your wife.
No.
Or
I didn't say
something
hitting on my
crazy.
wife, period.
You said a come on.
You did exactly what the guy that's not here did. 100%.
Bro, that was
100%.
fucking apples and oranges.
That's where it starts. You don't start off with buying
Apples and
lingerie.
oranges.
He just happened to.
Apples and
I don't think anything's going to happen, but I do understand that things have been said that should not have been said. And this is the line that I'm drawing. Do not say that shit ever. Ever. About anybody's chick. I would not say that about your wife.
Right.
And I've never said that about your wife.
Right.
Anywhere close. I've never said that about his chick. Never would talk about anything his chick. Biggie's, any of his ex-wives, any of my baby mamas, I've never said that shit about. Go back. Any of Kate's, why would that even be a
Listen,
thing?
I'm telling you right now.
He doesn't talk like that, and I don't understand.
As
how
the
it's a good
recipient,
idea.
I don't think it was a come on at all. And I know when someone's trying to hit on me.
Right.
It is. It was a come in.
I'm gonna go talk him down.
That's fine.
Oh, he's probably already in the car.
Is if you're gonna say those kinds of things to somebody's wife that's sitting right next to him, you got to be able to take what that dude's about to say, whether he's insecure or not. Which who knows? I may be insecure. But at the same time, I'm never gonna say it to his wife, and that's where I'm coming from. I would never say that about anybody. So why the fuck would anybody do that to my chick? This is the second time, and I freaked out just like this the very first time too. The very first motherfucking time.
He rolled out.
That's fine. I mean, I told him I love him, but we're having this hard conversations need to be had. He said his point, and I respect that point of view. This is not anything against him, but at the same time, he's not. I'm sitting here saying, yeah, I get it, I understand, but he's like, fuck you, you're dumb. So that's literally what I said was going to happen. If you sit there and say, Z-Money, you're fucking acting like an asshole, let me be the asshole that's insecure, and you say, my bad.
If I can pull back the curtain, I'm a little pissed at Biggie right now.
Like, what the fuck? I didn't accuse him of shit of exactly what he did last week, which you guys can all go look. Go look. It's not, I'm not gatekeeping nothing. I'm not exaggerating. He said all that shit.
Okay, but take a deep breath and remember that as much as...
So here's a line. Everything's forgiven past this point.
Right.
Whatever he wants to do is what he wants to do. I would appreciate him to come back. I'd love him to come back. But this is going to be said. I'm going to make sure this don't ever happen to fucking again. So this is what's going to be said.
So here's
the line
my-
is drawn. Don't ever say that shit, and I will make sure I return the favor.
Here's my question to you.
Yeah.
Are you more insulted that someone felt like they could say that to me, or are you
Yes.
insulted that someone did say it to
I
me?
felt like they could. Why the fuck would
Do you know
I
what I
even
mean? Like,
approach that subject with your wife?
'Cause
and
he-
then the chicks.
Right.
But
Even
listen.
if you're not here, I'll let you finish. Even
He-
if, go ahead.
He apologized.
Yes.
To you
accept
and
it.
I.
accept it. But it needs to be had. Otherwise, I will not let go of it ever.
And insinuating that it was a come on is actually an insult
But I've
to
not
him.
insinuated
You
that.
did.
I
You
insinuated you thought it was appropriate. We just covered this. That you looked my wife dead in the eye and thought it was okay to ask her about anything being in her mouth, whether it was mine, his, hers, his, yours, his, whatever, dirt, fucking rocks,
But
and what it
that's-
tastes like feeling on the way down.
But
that's inappropriate.
Making your comments are a threat to his marriage. That's why he's having an issue with
Well,
it.
no
That's
shit.
probably
You
why
should
he
have
left.
thought about that before you said it.
Zach,
What?
do you know how much shit
That's
comes
why
out
I
of your
don't.
mouth?
That's why I don't say those things. Because I like to be married.
Here's the one issue I have. We all know.
Go ahead.
We all know that when the microphones come on, the feelings go off. And if I can pull back the curtain a little bit, what we say reflects reality to perhaps varying degrees. And I can't believe the motherfucker got up and left.
I can. I mean,
Well,
because
he-
as soon as
he
Kate,
took it a different
as soon
avenue,
as-
that's
as
why.
soon as Kate said what she said, I get 100% because now he's like, shit, I don't want to call my wife because he knows damn well
I
if he
didn't-
called his wife.
What did I
and
say?
Not you, because I pointed out the fact that if you, the one question, right?
Right.
Would you call your wife and even say those things to her? How did my shit feel wiggling down your throat? Would you ever say that to your own wife?
I have her tell me about it as it's happening.
Go
It's fucking
bring her
awesome.
here and have her
That's bedroom talk.
Go.
It's not podcast talk.
And maybe, but afterwards, would you sit there after you're done and spend like 5 hours, maybe the next day, and be like, yesterday I had my shit feel wiggling down your throat. You think when you're not in the mood that's going to be the best thing to say?
I think you need to take a deep breath, Z-Money.
No, but I'm trying to put it into perspective.
He didn't say it to his wife. He asked me how
correct.
yours felt
Why?
going down. He didn't
Why?
say his.
No.
He said
but
yours.
I'm talking in
Which
the
was
perspective
inappropriate. It's
of,
inappropriate.
Would you say this to your own wife is what I stated? Would you even bring that up to your chick? I'm not about to sit there. Maybe some people are kinkier. I might not understand
people
it.
are.
And that's where I'm probably insecure, right? We can point that out.
Yeah,
I'm sitting
I
here
like
doing
to
what I'm doing. And
Throw the forearm across
here's
his
the other
throat.
deal. Let me take a deep breath. Right? I want to point out the fact that I do understand bringing a woman into the studio, and you've pointed this out, Kayla.
It's always risky.
It's always risky. People are bound to say dumb shit, and I've proven that.
Usually me.
I also say dumb shit though too.
I've proven it
I'm
many
just
times.
saying.
We've all had our share of saying dumb shit, but I don't know if we've crossed that line. We've walked close. We've said a lot of crazy shit, but we usually know where there's an area that's off limits. And Papa J, it's okay for you to talk about how you bang your wife. It's
Yeah.
not okay for me to talk about how I thought about banging your wife. Not even thought about, but bringing up a question, how did this guy bang your wife? Or what did it feel like when you were banging your wife? Like, I would never ask that.
Yeah, I'm talking in this. This is my is. I don't like the way this mic sounds.
It sounds good. You sound great.
But you see what I'm saying?
But no, I'm going to say, because I've been quiet this whole time.
Go ahead.
is
It's all yours.
I 100% agree with Z-Money. Is if this would have been my situation, it wouldn't have been a next week thing that was taken care of. I would have blocked the fucking door and we would have took care of it right then and there.
Yeah.
No, I would have not let heads cool down. I would have been like, "Are you fucking serious?"
Yeah.
And it would have been settled right then and there. It might have been the second fucking wrestle extravaganza on fucking Big Lip Radio.
I will own the fact that he did after the podcast say, "Is everything cool?" And I said yes.
Right.
But I had
and he apologized right afterwards.
immediately.
He apologized, and I'm telling him, "They're great. I appreciate you. That's what a man does." I came to you and I even sent you a text. I said, "This is after I thought he apologized."
Do you know how many men don't apologize when they say shit like that?
I respect
to
that.
me or around me.
But
honestly,
I have to have this to happen, otherwise it'll be done after this.
Yeah.
This is what we'll agree upon. We'll spit shake in the center here. Everybody put your fucking hand in. After this conversation, we're done. Put your hand in. Put your hand in the circle.
are we?
Put your hand in the circle.
Go
Come on.
team.
Go team. Fuck it.
But
now,
let me say one thing.
What?
Growing up with my brothers, growing up around, I have 23 cousins, 20 of them are male. I've been in a million situations where I've been sitting in a group of people, very comfortable. The guys are comfortable. I'm bullshitting. They're bullshitting. And there's usually somebody who says something a little off directly to me. And usually my cousins or my brothers would be like, "I don't think so, bro." It's very quiet and it's very quick and it's very like, "Don't talk to her like that." And I will say there's always a part of me that's like, it's okay. Like I was bullshitting with them too. It's not a big deal. I don't think they meant it. But my brothers, my dad, all of them have always been like, absolutely not to her. You can say it about anybody else, not to her. So there's always been like a level of protection. I know how to bullshit and hang with the guys because I have bullshitted and hung with the guys. However, not her. You know what I mean? And I don't know why. It is what it is. I get it. I've always appreciated the protection. I can also defend myself. And I did. And he said, I'm sorry. And it was done.
Right.
So
I'm the baby back bitch who's carrying it along. I already said this. I get this. I'm way more insecure than a lot of other men out there, but I got a diamond in the rough, bro. I got a girl who, when I come home, is not home. She's on her way home, and then also decides to cook. Like, I get home before her most of the time, and then still cooks, and then a lot of times still ends up doing the dishes and all that. In her family, it's
Not
if you
anymore.
cook, you don't do the dishes and clean. We've resolved that issue, but this is a diamond in the rough. So when I feel
cooking and dishes, that's all I had to do.
No.
Diamond in the rough.
She's here. My hobbies, right? She's putting up with the shit we're going through right now. My drinking, she's put up with it. She's
She got you a Blackstone and seasoned it for you 3 times.
18 motherfucking years.
I cooked for him on his Blackstone I bought for
Yeah.
him.
This is the most valuable thing, and it's not even mine, but I've been able to be a part of, I would say, in anybody's life. And I'm not just sucking ass, but when that's threatened, bro, and it's not threatened.
It's not threatening. He didn't do
But
anything
there
to
was a
threaten
comment
it.
that made me feel like, you motherfucker, why would you even say that?
See, but here's
You shouldn't have felt threatened, though.
Because he might have a bigger...
No, he doesn't.
I seen it.
Here's what's pissing me off right now. While there was a line last week that was crossed, I get it.
We're resolving it now.
I get it, but he left over shit we said into the mic, which is rule A number 1, that
you
you can't get pissed off on what's said into the mic.
But I did.
I hope to
I
God.
did too, and he did also. So that makes it even. I did too, and he did also.
Listening from the whole thing from back there, he was getting mad because he thinks you were making it more exaggerated than what it was, putting words in his mouth that he didn't say.
Mhm.
And he would give his side, then he would just completely downplay it and add more of what he didn't say.
Talked over. We didn't actually let him talk that much, to
not
be
at
honest
all.
with
So
you.
that's why he left. That's why
Yeah.
he's getting mad. It's not about owning up to it or saying sorry. It's because you over-exaggerated and didn't let him
I
say
think it's
anything.
because you made it seem like he likes me.
Yeah, you made
and
it
he
seem
doesn't.
like... Yeah.
He said something shitty to me,
That's
but he
just
doesn't
what
like
I
me.
picked
And
up.
that
Well, maybe okay.
is an
that's
insult
not
to
what
his
I meant.
relationship.
He said something shitty to my chick.
Right, but that's it.
what
That's
I've
all
said.
it is.
That's what I did.
Right, but there's no crush involved.
I don't
There's
care.
not, but
There's
no, but
crush.
you need to because you
what
don't know that. The problem is you think when anybody comes within 5 feet of me, they have a crush on me, which is not true.
That's bullshit.
It is so true.
He was basically asking
bullshit.
Kate how your dick feels.
Why the fuck would that even matter?
He's not asking you like
It was
how
a joke.
Kate feels.
He meant it as a joke,
Yeah.
though. He
Well,
wasn't
don't
like.
joke about
But
it. then.
but
But he
but
didn't
you made
actually
it
want an answer. He
Yeah.
he meant it as a ha ha ha.
You know,
I didn't-
I was testing the waters by bringing a female here.
Oh my God, a female.
Honestly, because we don't say this type of shit when you're not here. That's the other bullshit
Oh,
offhand
okay.
thing. When you're not here, we don't talk about none of this kind of shit.
Mr. Walker, what's up?
Papa J might have a fucking lapse where he talks about, oh, I leaned my chick over and I put my forearm in the back of her neck. You've said those words.
No, that's disrespectful.
You've said,
If
and
you
then you
said it
proceed
to
to
her,
bang the desk and
yes.
fuck up all the equipment, right? They're so like
But the reason he was getting
you say
mad-
that. That's funny. If he was to be like, "Yo, I asked my wife how my thing felt better, and she said this." Go ahead, K-Dog.
This is why Biggie left,
Yeah,
though.
that's exactly
Yeah.
why.
Well, fuck.
The reason he was getting mad
So you
is
don't let
'cause
people talk when you
you're
get
making
fired
it
up.
seem like he was asking her how his own dick felt.
And
type
that's
of thing.
not what he
I
said.
don't care whose dick it was. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys.
He's making a joke playing for you. He wasn't
It
really
was a
caring about
joke.
her.
It was a joke.
Well, don't make those jokes anymore.
Well, and he said
But
he
also,
wouldn't anymore.
he wasn't talking about the dick. He was talking about the swimmers.
How it feels. I said it multiple times. How it
Yeah.
feels wiggling down your throat.
But he-
I've said that.
He was just wondering, and it's a fair question. If the
Shut the fuck
hyperactivity, if the hyperactivity,
He's very potent. That's what he was saying. Are they strong swimmers? That's what he was asking.
Well, don't ask my wife. Maybe ask me. I mean,
And
it's very, very obvious. How
To
my
be
swimmers
fair, as a retort, most of my retorts are actually very insulting to him.
Right.
And I don't mean for them to be. I mean to tell him, which at the end, Zach ends up being hurt by two people that are
motherfucker.
fucking around and joking around.
Like, fuck you guys.
So
very
normally
hurt.
my
I'm
retort is,
Very sentimental.
I know, he
Very emotional.
he tells me, he said, what the fuck is going on? I just got here.
We're
We're recapping
recapping
last
last week.
first of all, Mr. Walker, go ahead, like and share this episode. Biggie got pissed off and left. That's why there's an empty chair over there. So
Offended.
You know what? And here's the deal. If he comes in and has something to say next week, I ain't saying shit because this is where it dies. I'm going to let him have a piece. That's what I can at least offer him. But if he comes in and also says nothing, that's where it dies.
Right.
That's where it dies.
Also,
after he's done and said it's where it dies.
Before the show started, he said to me, I just want to let you know I love my wife very much. And I said, oh my God. I said, that's never even been a question. And I think that's what he's afraid of. He's afraid that people are insinuating that he said something inappropriate to me because of some kind of arbitrary feeling. There's no... I met him at 45 minutes before that conversation. Nothing has ever happened.
And he felt
There's
that
no
comfortable
crush.
to say that shit to a woman
Because
45 minutes ago.
he felt comfortable to say that to your wife, not necessarily to me.
My wife.
Right.
Don't
To
say
your-
it to
you know what
my
I'm saying?
wife.
Right. And
45 minutes after you met, even 777 knew you years and didn't get away with this
but
shit.
listen, if
I'm not gonna let
that's
some
why
guy
you're
who waited
mad,
45 minutes
that's
get away with this
okay.
shit.
well, also I could tell the conversation was turning that direction, which is why I pointed out. Look, unlike Late, he is happily married.
Yes.
He's got a beautiful
You even
wife,
said it.
lovely
I said
family.
it. Yeah.
This is a different situation than that. And he still gets up and walks out like a little bitch.
Well, maybe
that
think
kind of
about
pisses
that.
me off.
Maybe
So-
think about more than just how you want it to go and think about how it could fucking go.
Now, I do have an important announcement to make.
I had to learn that lesson so many times. That's why I'm not holding it
Biggie,
against
come
him.
back. You can put it all on me. You're everything.
Well,
and I'm
listen,
nothing,
who
you're
called it that he was
nothing.
going to be out? Who called it that he was going to be out first?
You did.
Who called it that he was going to be out first?
But I need to make an important announcement. Though I would never have the want to say what was said last week, everybody still needs to understand.
Yes.
Papa J ain't changed. I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want
Yeah.
into these mics.
Absolutely. Well, and here's the thing. You sit in a group of guys BSing with each other. There's going to be raw things that are said, and you either can react to it or, like I did with the other one, I got up and walked out. Not this one. I thought this was kind of funny and inappropriate. The other one was actually really directed
The other
and
one-
insulted at me.
There was a creep factor in that
oh my
one.
God.
So there was PTSD from that shit.
And I
what
have
do you
never
fucking expect me to do?
I've never had anybody talk to me the way that Late talked to me. And I was like, I'm out. See ya.
But
Presidency money deported Biggie.
Fucking I
So-
vote
so-
you off, motherfucker.
all I want to say when it comes down to the whole walking off the show thing is let's rewind the clock back a year ago. Close to about a year ago. Biggie's, barely starting here. Mine and his energies aren't really matching. And I confide in Zach about something.
That's right. And a car ride.
About if
I don't know about this.
Yeah, there's a whole fucking episode about this.
There's a whole season almost.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
If we had to put in his like,
If it's like, hey,
Yeah,
what's
fuck
going
you,
on
Biggie.
with Biggie? Like, why is he singling me out? Like, what's going on? Does he not like me? Blah blah blah. Like, what do you think? And I'm talking to Z Money in confidence. And the next week, I was not on the podcast.
Oh.
And what was the topic of that podcast? Hey, everybody, let's tear down Bulk Lesnar while he's not here. We'll let him retort the week after. But
so Bulk's got it too.
yeah,
Okay,
I had to listen. I listened to a whole hour and a
I
half.
remember that. I remember. That's a great show.
You guys fucking tear me
Were you
apart.
not on it because you were upset from the week before?
No,
You just happened to not
I
be
think I had a
there?
concert that night.
Okay.
And so I wasn't here. I had something going on that I couldn't be here for the podcast.
Chili's had a buy one get one.
No. It was my car. My car wasn't working, and
That's
yeah.
right, your car.
Yeah, my car wasn't working, and Zach was like, "Hey, that's too far out of the way. I'm not picking you up again."
That's right. The private conversation in the car.
It took me already like an hour to get here from work, and it would make it an hour and 45 minutes with him.
Oh.
That was the latest
Yes,
fuck.
I wasn't here.
Right,
that
because
week.
his car couldn't go over 30.
No, it was it couldn't idle for too long, or it go into safety mode.
Now,
Yeah, but yeah, it was last summer that happened. You guys had a whole hour of tearing me down, and the
That
next
was
week
so
you're just like, "Do you have anything to say?" And I'm like, "Well, nobody's pissed me off that much, so
Yeah.
I just had to sit here and listen to you guys talk shit about me for an
Which
hour."
doesn't feel good. And
and
I
you know
hope
what?
that-
It took you and Biggie about 7 months to really develop a chemistry that flowed, which is another reason I'm pissed. If he quits the show, and by the way, I called it. He's the next one to quit the show.
we all called it.
Stop it. He's not quitting. He needs a moment.
If he quits the show, I'm going to be pissed off because it did take a long time for Bulk and Biggie to work on their chemistry so that it flowed through the show, and we suffered through some very mediocre shows getting their chemistry so that we could be putting out some of the best product we've ever been putting out.
What's the name of the when you put it like you can't have a woman on a ship, or like there's something about like having a woman around that's bad luck, or like what is it? She's the what? There's like a name for it.
Well, I bring this beautiful figure around.
You know what I
I
mean?
strut her around in front of all you fucking horn dogs.
No, I've been on the show.
I'm like, don't say anything about my hot wife.
No, listen,
And then you
I've
guys
been
are like,
on the.
huh?
I know, but stop saying that because it's weird.
I give a fuck.
But also, I have fun being on the show. I've been on the show a bajillion times.
Right.
You count how many episodes I've been on. I
And there's
love
only
it.
a
It's
few
fun.
creeps who thinks that's appropriate, and we got rid of them. Don't worry.
Stop it. There's only been one, really.
One, right.
And it was a true
You don't think it's
creep.
creepy that after that's not a red flag? 45 minutes.
There was a true
No.
creepiness.
After 45 minutes,
Oh.
it's just some random chick.
Yeah.
I would never do.
It was meant for a funny.
It
Yeah,
came
it
off
was,
as a fucky. All right.
No.
it was funny.
You know,
I
speaking
laugh.
of hot wives, we're about to hit that hour mark, so you know what that means.
Speaking of how
You're way too
that's
early.
a good transition.
You're way too early.
I know, I wanted to make the joke before I
We
was
got another,
relevant.
like, fucking 10
We
minutes.
got another
bro.
10 minutes, but I wanted to make the joke while it was relevant.
No, well, listen, Biggie, I love you. I don't care what happened, what was said. It's all in the past
Sorry,
now.
Biggie,
I already
it's
told
okay.
you. Now just understand, don't do that again. Papa
It's
J,
half full.
Papa J, if you happen to say some weird shit to my wife and I get offended, guess what? We're probably gonna do this again.
Oh, we're gonna talk.
No,
about
I
it.
remember the last time Papa J pissed off.
Buck, remember the first time you
Delicate
bought my
flower.
chick a whole box of chips for her birthday?
I did it twice in a row.
What did I fucking say to you?
And he's going to do it next year,
Yeah,
too.
I said, stop fucking doing that.
Yeah.
No, absolutely
No,
not.
no,
Keep
I'm gonna
doing
double
that.
down because she liked
literally told
she
him not
liked
to
the
give me-
fucking ramen chips, the Asian
Thank
chicken
you
wing
for
chips. I'm gonna
remembering.
double down.
Thank you for remembering. Also,
Wait, I'm
don't
gonna
ever
eat 'em.
tell someone not to buy me food ever again.
I'm gonna eat them all.
What's the matter with
I'm
you?
eating them all. I'm eating them all.
Oh, I'm going to take them to work.
I'll fucking care. I'll go to your. I know where your classroom is. I'll go fucking take them. I'll fucking take them.
Yeah, I'll buy that. I'll buy the sour cream and onion hers,
That's what
the
I'm saying.
chicken wing,
Don't you
Asian Lay's,
tell him you can't
and then
feed me?
maybe I'll get some Hubba Bubba.
Exactly.
You get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get a Blackstone recipe book.
What'd you just ask my wife, you motherfucker?
I'll get a Blackstone recipe
Get the
book.
fuck out of here.
By the way, my old lady
Biggie.
likes those old classic gumballs. So if you ever
It's
feel the need,
777 3.0 right now.
And you like
Jared's like, please take care of my wife with me. I need a tag team partner. Zach's like, what the fuck?
I'm like, get off. I can do
And
it.
you like that cookie with it's like yay big. It's got a cookie on the bottom, marshmallow, and it's all covered in chocolate.
oh yeah, the pinwheels.
Yeah, pinwheels. There you go.
Oh, okay,
What'd you say it was?
Pinwheels.
What was the other
Pinwheels.
thing you said, Kayla?
Moon pies.
Oh,
I
I was
mean,
gonna say
moon pies are delicious.
marzipan, and then what are the cookies you get at
Marzipan?
BJ? The deep dish cookies that come in that fucking metal cast iron plate. What are they called?
Bazooki?
The Bazooki at BJ's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And oregano's too.
Love a Pizookie.
So you want to know why the Pizookie is amazing?
Why?
Because it is cooked exactly how a cookie should be, medium rare.
Right.
Gooey
Yeah.
in the middle.
Medium rare cookies are the best cookies. Hello, buddy. I'm also. Oh, okay. Hello. Hey, bot.
I like you,
Again.
Goodbye, butts.
Hey, we got a lot of bots today.
Yeah, I know, huh?
Boys
They
and girls.
pushed my song back. Biggie, come back. You can take it all on me.
Right? We could easily
Yeah,
hook, that song. Hook your phone up.
And
Oh,
I'm
wait.
nothing here without you.
Are you guys all like stock investors?
No.
Oh,
Nope.
shit.
No.
I mean, I
Do
got
you
my
play-
401k.
But do you play with them at all?
No.
No.
I was gonna say a fun segment would be like, I'm learning how to do it. I'm guessing a lot of stuff.
Hey, thanks for the follow. We appreciate you.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Devera Fete Four.
Vera at the floor. It'd be fun if I was like, I think this means that, and you guys could tell me if I was right or wrong.
No.
You're like, she's an idiot. Cross this off the list.
No, we're all idiots.
Go invest all your money.
We're all idiots. I mean, our idiotness made one of our friends leave. So he's gone.
I was gonna say I was gonna.
He's not my friend. He's Papa J's friend.
I love the guy personally. I love the guy. A little
Honestly-
disappointed in him right now, but I love the
only
guy.
met him
Listen,
for a
don't
little
turn
bit, and
around
I really
on him.
like him.
Don't turn around on him. I'm the asshole here. I made him leave. I made him uncomfortable. I did what I do to every one of your fucking friends that you bring on the podcast. At least once or
He
twice.
attacks them.
In the very beginning, I attacked them, right? I
Yeah.
did it to 777s multiple times.
You've
Yep.
done it to everybody. You did it to
The
Dan,
only
the
one-
Kleenex man.
I did, but
You've
that
done
motherfucker
it
gave
to-
it back though. That's why I liked it.
multiple times every second you had.
Fucking-
Yeah.
Every episode would be bully bully late.
Bro.
And he left a couple of times.
I left even. I've been off the show. I'm like, fuck this. I need a break.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you just need a break. And it happens. And maybe this is one of those times where Biggie needs a break. But I can say, I want him to come back. I will say this right now, and I've already mentioned this. I'm sorry back, right? Shit happens. Things are said. Now we move on. This is the end of it. We won't talk about it again. Now, we may reference it. Fucking somebody might have some smart ass shit to say, and then Papa J might come off, hey, like the thing's wiggling down your throat.
Bro, I'm going to pull clips of it. Play it randomly.
I'm not going to be on the show for a while, guys. So Biggie, you can come back. I'll make a guest appearance. I'm not saying I'm not going
That's how
to,
it used to
but
go.
like
You're the delicate flower. You come back every once in a while.
every now
Right,
and then.
kiddo.
But this is your show, Biggie, not
Next segment, caught on camera. Why is Bulk harassing your son? Sexually assaulting your son.
Did you touch him?
Oh, shit. I was just sitting here, then he reaches back and like grabs my knee.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can say I need an adult, but guess what? I am an adult.
Okay, so Papa J, are we all good?
Oh, we're good.
Let's go around the table. K-Dog, we all good?
No.
Bulk, we all good?
Best friend.
Yeah.
K, we all good?
No.
K, we all good?
Oh, yeah, I don't care. I've been fine since I
I'm
yelled
just
back
making
at him
sure
on the
because
show.
if Biggie's happened to watch this on his way home, I want him to know we're all
not
good.
all good. I want Biggie back.
I do too, but sometimes
You got rid of him.
So this might be my fault.
I like
This might
Biggie.
be
I think
all
he's
my
nice.
fault. I'm
I think
sorry.
he's a nice guy.
I do too. He fits the show, and I'm
I'm
sucking
gonna
the show.
start. I'm gonna start peacefully protesting and looting stores to get Biggie back.
You guys want a new pair of sneakers?
It's gonna be like one of the South Park.
Bugle Boys.
I know.
It's gonna be a Family Guy
I'm sorry,
episode or a
Biggie,
South
that's
Park where they're like,
actually-
"We want you back."
You gotta go to Anthem to get some American Eagle.
Right.
All right. Well, you know what? This is all making me hungry, being sad and depressed now that I've made
I
a
wanna
friend leave.
eat.
I want to eat my my misery away. And what we're gonna do is cut the commercial break, and when we come back, we'll be doing some snack time. Ha ha ha.
Oh man, I'm hungry. You got any snacks?
What do you mean, snacks?
You know, snacks. Like the Planet Gummies from Trolley? Or the Crunchy Bacon Cheetos? How about the pulled pork Lay's chips with mustard?
What? Where the fuck do you get those?
Glad you asked. It's called Pops Exotic. First thing you can do is go to popsexotic.com to see all the other snacks they have. Then go to all their social media at Pops Exotic to see all the cool and different snacks they have to offer.
How do we get there?
You heard of Uber?
Oh, shit.
The year is 2012. The unthinkable has happened. The only progress left is made by the machines. If anyone can hear me, we must reclaim our birthright. PS1, Game Boy, NES, Genesis, Atari, Xbox, and all the others you remember from the past. The resistance has begun. Join us now at Fallout Games in Phoenix at 4139 West Bell Road and in Tempe at 1807 East Southern Avenue. The resistance needs you.
Very serious. Snack time!
Making pancakes, making pancakes, that's what's gonna make making pancakes. Making pancakes, making pancakes.
Pancake.
Yes, he is.
Pancakes, that's what's gonna make making pancakes.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is indeed snack time. And that's where we try 4 snacks, rate them on a scale of 0 to 5, and we tell you why. We've tried over 1,200 different snacks, so our palates are pretty intelligent and palpable. We all have different tastes here. We all like different things. We got salty and savory. We got sweet and bitter. We got sour and motherfuck you. And then we got whose kid is this? And we got I should stop eating snacks. And we got my hair's falling out. What the fuck?
Listen, you wanna know how I know that Biggie's really upset? He was like creaming in his pants over these snacks, and I told him he could have them, and he left them.
Good.
So, I gotten used to introducing snack time, so I was like, oh, Z Money's doing it. Because he's usually taking a piss around this time. But yeah, this is snack time where we try 4 snacks, 3 solids,
So
1
I'm usually
liquid.
pissing with Biggie. It's one of the things
Rate
I
them
want
on a
is-
scale of 0 to 5 and let you know. You can always trust Bulk Lesnar on how snacks taste because I am a 34-year-old veteran of trying snacks. I'm trying to recover so that way I can try more snacks.
Fit more
forever.
snacks.
Fit more snacks.
snacks.
We've seen on the podcast. I have had 16 bags of Takis popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
And then you know what he said? He said,
Give me another.
and then you know what Trump said?
They're eating the dogs. Oh, we gotta get the one where Trump says they don't know what the fuck they're doing. We need that on the board.
We'll put it there.
Yeah, and it was an interesting weekend because you had JD Vance flipping off C-SPAN as well.
Right.
Starting off, we got Fritos brand flavor twists. This is the one that come in little curly cues. Papa J's favorite flavor, lime and jalapeno.
Oh no!
Citrus and dirt. Papa J's favorite flavor.
God damn it!
Oh, he's so excited. What the fuck was that?
That was me opening the bag. Oh shit! I opened it too far. Ooh, I like the way it smells. I smell the citrus.
You all ready?
Probably smells like dirt and feet.
Yeah, it's Fritos. It's gonna smell like dog paws.
None for you?
I've had them. I don't like them.
Don't ruin the surprise.
Well, we have to give a clarification. A
Say
shout.
why you're not trying them?
Or if you've tried them already, you have to say it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I give it a 2 out of 5.
Okay. Hold on.
But I also just don't really like Fritos, except the barbecue.
How
The
can you
barbecue
not
is-
like
These are
Fritos?
The
twins.
barbecue is good. The rest aren't.
I agree with K-Dog.
These actually got some heat to them,
Yeah.
and they taste like hot dirt. I was right all along. These are. Yeah, I agree. These are 2. These are unpleasant at best.
What you think, T-Bone?
I think it's a 3 out of 5. It reminds me of Takis, just a little bit less seasoning.
T-Money?
All right. Well, I can tell you right now, those are very good. They're tasty. One of the
You're
things
insane.
I enjoy is the flavor of hot dirt, apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah, these are a 4 out of 5.
All of like the
I'm
jalapeno
sweating.
flavored stuff that tastes like earth, he enjoys,
Oh.
and you and me tend to hate.
It's like, I don't know what that earth
Like,
flavor
if
is,
you
but I
could
do
grab
love it. I know what you're
earth-
talking about.
Grab earth and put it in your hand and take a bite. That's what he likes.
Like autumn, like when the leaves fall off the tree and they're orange and you pick them up and shove them in your face and smell them.
That
Did you
sounds like
dive into the leaf pile?
Oh, yeah, Papa J, that's exactly it. And you get some in your mouth. That's the taste.
Or like
Oh,
when
so good.
when you're in middle school and your name was Zach and you got bullied, so they like made you eat dirt.
The problem is he didn't get bullied. He
I know.
should have.
He should have.
I'm gonna give. I feel like this is something that Zach and I would pick up for a road snack on our car, right? Yeah. Doesn't it sound like we like the cheddar jalapeno? I know.
I've already told you. Sorry, Kaylin. I told you I discovered this on this show. The jalapeno cheddar Cheetos, the crunchy ones. Oh my god! I will pick up a bag up and eat those every day if I can.
And on the road trip, if they don't have any gas stations nearby, they pull over and get a handful of grass.
Yeah.
And eat that.
But it has to have lime, so I'm gonna
Yep.
squirt lime on top. So this is like Zach's. The spiciness is for Zach, but I like the lime, so
It's definitely spicy.
We would share this.
Yeah.
We would totally share it. I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5.
Usually, I'm not afraid of jalapeno anymore because usually it's not very spicy. This is spicy. I don't like it.
But it's spicy on the tongue, not on the throat.
Right.
Stop it! Stop!
Biggie's not here.
Oh my god! Stop!
Guys, she's asking for it.
I am the
Get the hell
only
outta
one
here.
with no relation to anybody here.
No, your cousin Bulk.
Yeah.
Uncle Bulk.
You're invited to the birthday party, your family.
Uncle Fester.
No,
that was late.
Uncle Fester.
That was late.
If anything, I'm fucking lurch.
What do you think?
I'm gonna give it 3.5. If I had some salsa con queso,
Oh, yeah.
or some queso blanco, I think that would, but that goes against the rules of snack time of fixing up snacks.
Would you do like the walking nachos with that? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
When they cut open the bag.
Yeah.
would
Give
do
me the
those.
walking farts. I know that.
No, I would do that.
I wouldn't do that as a walking nachos. I do it as a walking esquite, which is an elote in the cup. Yeah, so you put the corn, you get those as the base, a big old spoonful of corn with the mayonnaise and the cotija.
This guy said walk and fart. He's never farted a day in his life. I'd believe him if he said he didn't have a butthole.
I bet you his farts are really squeaky. They're probably like.
No, because you usually you have two balls that would cover, and that's what brrr. But Papa J has one, so they sneak out the side.
Whenever he farts, I always say it sounds like my size, because it's nice and tight.
But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give that a 3.5.
Hey, careful. Aunt Kim might come on the show.
I hope she does.
Oh,
that's a show I would tune into.
I hope she cuts you off on everything you say and over exaggerates it.
Good luck.
Alrighty.
That's a lot.
Now we're mixing things up.
Oh, it's weird because
I score for that one.
That's never happened on this show before.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and mix things up. We got Mike and Ike's apparently retro flavors.
Whoa!
Root beer float, Mike and Ike's. They're all root beer float flavored.
That looks amazing.
Now I have also tried this one. I will give my score. You
Don't
guys,
give your score yet.
I know. I was just about to say I'll give my score after you guys try
It's
it.
influencing me.
But you guys got me this for Easter.
Did we?
Yeah.
This Easter?
Yeah.
Mike and Ike's is a good candy anyway.
But after you guys try it, I'll give my opinion.
The package doesn't look familiar.
No, but it's retro.
I'm excited. I love Mike and Ike's.
Oh my god.
Save some of those for Toby, will
Here,
you?
Dad, put it in your mouth. Tell me what it feels like.
Yeah, what does that feel like going down there? Huh?
She said he said save some for Toby.
Oh
You still
my
have the
God.
box.
And I
Daddy.
said no. Take it away from me because it won't last.
All right. Eat one so I could get my score.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right.
No, don't give it yet. Give your score last, Kaden.
I'm gonna give it first.
It's always been
That's a
whoever's
5
tried
out
it
of
is
5.
first.
Yeah, but it's influencing. I feel like it needs to
That's
be
a
last.
5 out of 5. I'm fucking love it. Tastes like sarsaparilla. It's like old school root beer.
It does.
It's got a good spice to it. I fucking love it. I'm
It's
gonna
got a
love
vanilla. It's got a creaminess to it. Like a vanilla.
I'm gonna have to dock it half a point.
Barks.
Get the hell out of here.
Because you can't really taste the ice cream.
I taste the ice cream.
Oh, it's rough because one of the flavors in root beer is vanilla. So they needed to lean a little heavier on the vanilla to give that ice cream flavor. But overall, this is wonderful. It's 4.5. Easy.
Time out. There's two different colors. I wonder if one of them is more vanilla and the other one is the root beer.
That one's got COVID.
No, that one does the gardening, and that one is what?
But I wonder if they taste different.
This one was made in Mexico.
Hold on. Wait.
It's the same.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, no.
I got 2 dark ones.
That one's more vanilla.
Tristan's calling ice right now.
What?
Yeah, it's a 4.5. See, money. What do you think?
Collaborate and listen. Ice is back.
No,
and
it
we're here
tastes-
on a mission.
All right. Now, if you're looking for a snack to go to the movies with, I'd categorize this as that snack, right?
Right.
You can put that in with the snow caps, with the fucking M&M minis, whatever you want.
The dots.
The dots, Raisinets, all the good candy. This is part of that bunch, and that's a fucking 4.5 for me too. 4.5 for me.
What do you think, T-Bone?
Sorry. Go.
Wait, didn't we make a new category last
5
show?
plus.
5
yeah.
plus?
Yeah.
That's a 5 plus.
Oh, he likes his root beer plus. I would say 4.5. I would get it, but it wouldn't be my first pick. But I like it.
Good.
That was about to make me cream.
It tastes exactly like it says.
root beer
It's
float.
fucking root beer.
Right.
Root beer float. You got the vanilla. You got the root beer. It does what it says, and it's not. It sticks in your teeth for the right amount of time.
Well, it's Mike and Ike's, so
That's what they're known for.
Yep.
Right.
it is what it is.
Is it getting stuck in the hole? The
Kate's gonna
tooth hole.
whoop your ass and cut you off and over exaggerate.
I just stuck my tongue in there. What happened? What? It doesn't
Nothing.
feel weird wiggling down my throat.
Oh,
I didn't say that. I said got talking tooth hole.
What my hole?
I'm not gonna down some saying
You said my number 2 hole?
And yeah, down 2 hole.
Things come out of that and not go in.
Not
Did
according to your
everyone go?
showers.
You may go.
I'm just kidding. I give it a 3. Honestly, think about black licorice when you try it.
No.
Oh, you just fucking ruined it.
No, I hate black licorice.
I love it.
It doesn't taste like black licorice.
I think it does.
After effect.
Black licorice has a lot of what's it? Anise. Anise. What's the name of the spice?
The first bite,
black licorice.
the first
That
bite
is
tastes
nothing.
like root beer. That's why it's a 3. At the end though, it's just black licorice and it gives you that
God
feeling
damn
in your
it.
mouth.
No, I don't taste it.
Do you get that, Papa J?
You just ruined it for me. It's a 3.5.
I don't think so.
No, right.
See, I told you to be quiet. He had to go to
He's
the
right.
store.
I went last. Don't worry.
No, he ain't gone yet.
All right.
He's right.
Well, let's move on before you
Influencer.
influence anybody else and piss me off.
Alright, what's next?
Now we're getting sensual.
Ooh, chocolate.
You got my girl.
Hey, your
Big Deborah.
girlfriend. Big Deborah.
Debbie's chocolate cupcakes. Hostess has been out the game for a while. And let's hope Big Deborah came here and saved us. There's 6 in here. There's 6 of us.
Just a light
Sorry,
rub.
babies.
We've all had these before, right?
Everybody in the world's had these. The
Okay.
problem is we had the Wonder Bread chocolate cupcakes last week that I gave
2 weeks ago.
a 5.
2 weeks ago, because I was supposed
that's
to bring
right.
these back the week. I was supposed to bring these last week, and
You gotta bring them side by side, though.
no,
Just, no.
no. Big Deborah stands on her own.
You know what? Maybe next week, man, we'll do a cupcake off.
You could get this one, Lil Debbie's Hostess and Wonder.
Yeah.
Sharon Wonder or split one.
Do you want to share one, Zach?
No.
No?
Yeah?
Or yes?
Yeah. No, I'll take one.
Yeah, I was like, Zach don't.
Zach don't share.
You okay, dog?
He'll share with me.
All right.
I'm ready.
Hey, wait, here for the baby.
Now these.
They take it before the money eats it.
Kayla, I'll eat yours.
This is dark chocolate?
No,
Whoa!
it's chocolate. It is scrumptiously soft icing, fantastically fluffy, cupcakey to the core.
The darker the baby, the sweeter the juice.
Okay, now the frosting is nice and moist instead of that hard plastic bullshit Hostess has been using for the last 10 years.
Whoa! Whoa!
Ow, my finger.
Uh-oh.
Me and Papa J share the same views on these, so whatever he gives it, I give it probably.
Whoa.
I think the Wonder Bread ones are a little bit better. But these are really good. I give it a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We said that during the Wonder Bread show.
Yeah, these are good. It definitely kicks the shit out of Hostess. I don't know what they're doing over there. But I think RFK would have a fucking heart attack if he walked into that factory and saw whatever kind of shit they're putting in there. The only thing that tastes right is Twinkies. And
RFK.
yeah, RFK loses his mind. The only thing that hasn't changed is Twinkies. The zingers are okay, but not as good. The ding dongs are unrecognizable.
No, thank you.
The cupcakes taste stale when they're fresh. Yeah, this is easy a 4, man.
No, Snowball still tastes the same.
Oh yeah, snowballs. You're right.
A frozen snowball? Have you ever had a frozen one?
snowballs are made
No.
of ice.
Oh. A frozen snowball is so good.
Say, it was
It's
just like
perfect. Almost tastes like ice cream in the middle.
thing.
No, snowballs
What'd
is like pink with.
What'd you think of this cupcake?
All right, I'm not a huge sweets person. I love the icing.
Right. Icing is the star of the show.
The cake is okay. It's not as moist as I would like it to be.
A little dry.
A little dry, tiny, like the smallest smidge. I love the ice. I would give it like a 3. I'm not just not a sweets person in general. If it was a cookie, that's a whole nother story. The cake,
Why is the cupcake making him sweat?
No, he's been
I was
eating the
wondering.
Fritos.
because he's looking at me. It's because I gave him the other half of my cupcake.
It's because Biggie said, "Watch out at work tomorrow."
Sneak T-Bone.
I'd give it a 4 out of 5. And pretty much the same description as what Kay gave it.
What do you think there, Bolt?
I'm gonna hit it with the 4 out of 5. The cake was just a slightly bit dry, but the frosting wasn't overly sweet. The cake wasn't overly sweet, and there was just the right amount of cream. It was, if it was me from a week ago, I probably would have just ate it in one bite. But I'm a different person this week.
Right, because you're in shape, Bolt.
Yeah.
Because now he eats it in 2 bites because he thinks he gets more food.
Yeah. I gotta eat slower so I get fuller faster.
But now he cuts his pizza into 6 pieces instead of 8.
So no. I fold it in half because it's okay to eat a calzone, but it's not
That's
okay
right.
to eat a large pizza by yourself.
Baby steps. Baby steps.
But no, I was looking at myself. I was like, oh man, my nickname's Bulk, and there's there's one really really famous Bulk that existed in the in the 90s and early
I think
2000s.
Biggie's outside with his stereo system.
No, he would be driving home right now.
not in his
is
dad's
Bulk from
truck.
Power
Stereo
Rangers.
system is that?
He does karate.
See, now he drinks a 1 liter of Coke instead of
I
2
don't hear it.
bottles because 1 is less than 2.
Yep. Oh, it's all 0 calories. So if you know how sometimes it says like, oh, this is 0 calories or 10 calories for the whole container. If I drink the container in 2 separate servings, it's still 0 calories. I think that's like girl math or something.
I'm with it. I don't disagree.
But well, speaking of drinks,
What we got?
we got Gatorade mashup. It's another one.
my score.
Oh.
God. What the fuck?
See, these are the ads I used to read in the back of comic books about Hostess.
Those are dope. Hey, it's a 5 out of 5. That Hostess is a 5. My mouth is still watering.
Damn,
after
Little
I wanted-
Debbie's.
I don't give a shit. They're so good. Whatever those. Fuck me. Yo, fuck me. bro.
Fucking insult my girl.
Yeah. Get out of here. Those are good. 5 out of 5. I love them.
Pull this up on the screen for the audience to see. Spider-Man Hostess advertisement. Because the Hostess used to advertise in the back of comic books,
Yeah.
right? And they had all that stuff going on.
So we got the Gatorade mashup. I think there's like 3 different mashup flavors, but I've only been able to find 2 right now. For you police officers out there, this is Cool Blue and Fruit Punch mixed together. For all you minorities, it is light blue and red. Light blue and red mixed together to make a little purple. That's how colors work. Yeah, I mean, this is the only way colors work.
Yeah. Ooh, that one.
I'm surprised Papa J didn't laugh at that joke.
Didn't we talk about me and a gallon of vodka and a chaser of fruit punch?
No, we haven't.
Last week we talked
Oh, we
about it.
did?
I said, you said fruit punch is the best flavor, and I said, not for me. I said, that was my
that's
chaser
right.
back in the day.
That's right.
What do you got to say about it? You want me to pull it up?
Well, those are the advertisements in the back of comic books for Hostess,
It
man.
tastes
They
like
take
grape.
me back to being a kid.
Oh, nostalgia.
But
It tastes like the grape Gatorade.
it tastes like cough syrup grape.
No,
But it tastes
honestly,
like grape.
the
that is
white
so
one.
cool.
Doesn't this taste like the white one?
Yeah,
Oh, like the
that's
cherry.
probably how they make some of the
Yeah.
flavors.
Yeah,
I
actually,
wouldn't.
yeah.
I wouldn't doubt Gatorade's up in there. Like, oh man, we just made a whole bunch of red.
How much?
We got to make some blue, so we're gonna go ahead and make a
So-
little bit of purple right now.
How much of Gatorade is a placebo because we see the color, though? I wonder if we did like a blind Gatorade taste test.
Yeah.
How much of it was actually like,
Because this tastes like
This is
the
good, I want
white,
it.
the red, and the purple.
yeah.
Right. It's a 3.5. It's not bad.
Nothing new. It's
Yeah.
I give
I
it
wouldn't
a.
buy it.
I like
I'm an
it. If
orange girl all day. Pure.
it's
All day.
All day.
to be fair, the white, the purple, and the red are my favorite, and this tastes like all
Right.
of them because they all taste the same. So I give it a 5 because
He would chug it.
I would.
I hate the red one. I would drink this over
Really?
the red one. Yeah, I hate the red one.
Oh.
So speaking of
Makes me want
chasers,
to throw up.
in college,
Oh, because of the chaser.
That was my chaser.
my drink of choice when I was illegally drinking in college.
Whoa.
Because I started drinking when I was 18. My parents didn't know until I was 21.
Whoa.
But
Risky.
I would drink Jaeger and Kool-Aid.
Oh.
Because I spent all my money on Jaeger.
Oh
So,
Your chaser was Kool-Aid.
yeah, that's all I could afford.
The 25-cent packets of Kool-Aid, 10-cent packets.
Kool-Aid with sugar or without sugar?
It was sweet and low because I worked at a Denny's Express.
So you got to steal the sweet and low?
Yes, I would be refilling and then just, oh no,
All those
something in
little
my
pink
pocket.
packets, you had to open them up one
As
by one.
as a young man, my first experience with the pleasure of a woman was Kool-Aid and Everclear.
Oh my God!
We skipped school, man.
I could see colors.
I was banging by 9 a.m. It was
Listen,
amazing.
The same thing as the fruit punch. Can't do it. And those were my high school days. No, thank you. Never again. Goodbye. Nope. And I can never. One time we had Goldschlager.
Oh gosh.
And I was eating Oreos and drinking lemonade with the Goldschlager, and I puked later on, and it was black. And I could never, even the smell of Goldschlager makes me like think I'm dying because I
Yeah.
thought I was dying. I was like, "Ah, there's blood.
All right, T-Bone, what'd you think of that drink?
I give it a 4 out of 5. It reminds me of all the colors what Katie was
Purple,
saying.
white,
Yeah.
and red.
I still remember that girl's phone number.
Oh, nice.
8675309.
Jenny. I found it on the bathroom wall.
So is Jenny Jesse's girl?
Ooh, good question.
Yeah. Also, all right. Question that needs to be answered, and Dolly Parton needs to answer it before she passes away, is what the fuck did Jolene look like?
Right?
Because Dolly Parton, she's alive is fucking amazing. If somebody can steal Dolly Parton's, man, what the fuck did they look like?
Oh, I hadn't thought about that, bro. Wow, she must have been amazing.
Either Jolene looked amazing, or she can cook like no other. That's the only two options.
I feel like Dolly Parton's pretty good in that room as well.
Yeah, I know. I've tried the Dolly Parton baked goods.
Right.
Yeah. Dolly World is one of my goals to go.
Those banana muffins, by the way, were Dolly Parton banana muffins that my bride made.
Close the door.
But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give that drink a 4.5. I'm bogarting it. I'm not sharing it. Kids, you guys missed snack time.
Oh, I can tell you right now, I'm gonna give that also a 4. A lot of 4s on today's snack time. That is very good. Has everybody given their score?
I haven't.
I feel like if it was better cold, it'd be better cold is what I was gonna say.
It's been in the fridge for weeks.
I would give it a 2, but it's just that I don't like them. I don't like those flavors. I like blue, but I do not like red. And
that's weird. Red's usually the go-to.
No. I'm not I actually don't like anything fruit punch. Like all the fruit punch flavor of things, they've never been something that I like.
You've never had the pleasures of Fruit Punch Mad Dog 2020.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have, Jared. I also had Boone's Farm fruit punch.
I was always just a straight up plum or grape guy myself.
I've always been more of like a peach or a grape. I'm a grape girl. Or if there's a peach, I'm your girl. It's peach flavor all day.
There's Z-Money. He's throwing the banquet into the Gatorade. So we'll see how the mashup mashes up.
What did we look up yesterday? It's called the Gator. Beer mixed with Gatorade. It's called the Gator.
The Gator.
It's a thing. It's a thing. He gets hydrated and,
But that's what causes the hangover is dehydration.
That's right. So now he's hydrated. He's fine.
So while Z-Money's trying this, Papa J.
Yes.
I just got a missed call from my son, so my Facebook was open. My top Facebook post right now is from Ringside Roster. Vicky Guerrero is expected to return to WWE soon and rejoin the company. It was noted that Guerrero has been telling those in the company to expect her back in the next few weeks. I'm hoping she's coming back to be Dom's manager.
Oh, man.
Just to bring back the whole Ray's not your dad.
Oh,
he may have won the ladder match, but we all know the truth. Look at you now.
Would be insane.
Right?
Especially with her voice. Yes, let's get the excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh my God, that was such a great gimmick. Oh man.
Ow, I just bumped my
If that is true, I can't. That storyline's gonna feed families.
Right.
Yeah. Especially Rey Mysterio's.
They're gonna sell tickets.
Yeah.
You guys are nuts.
But you only have that taste with the beer.
What, the beer? It's not that bad. I feel like you could mix any Thorda Gatorade with the beer. No, any sort of flavor with the beer itself, it would come out all right. The blue, the red, the white, the purple, the orange, all of them I think would do great. Now, if you put the light flavor of these Powerades, because they have Powerade lights, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that would taste kind of funky. You get more of a chemical taste than you would anything else. But whatever this whole flavor was, it's pretty damn good. It was great. It's a 4. It ranks up there just like it did by itself. I give it a 4 by itself. I give it a 4 with this beer.
All right.
So can I tell you guys what my all-time favorite Gatorade flavor is?
Sure.
No.
My all-time favorite Gatorade is blue.
Blue's Clues.
Light blue. But it has to be made a specific way. It has to be. It's not from the bottle.
All right.
I do the powder.
All right.
It's 3/4 water to 1/4 Gatorade. That's the way I prefer to drink Gatorade. Even if I make it at home, that's the way I make it because it reminds me of being in football. That's how they would give it to us right before. We're just like, oh, we can't afford to make full Gatorade, so you guys get essence of Gatorade because we're a poor inner city ethnic school.
I feel like there's a lot of stuff like that. Like we were pretty broke when we were kids, and we didn't put that much. When we would make mac and cheese, we would put a massive amount of milk and not that much butter in it.
Yeah.
And I love really milky, like really watery mac and cheese.
My
I like soupy mac and cheese.
My kids and my nieces and nephews did not know you can make mac and cheese with water.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just like, because we buy the butter, the Imperial brand butter,
big ass tub of margarine,
Country Crock.
Exactly.
And it's just like, here's a big old spoonful
and then reuse
and
that
water.
container. You better reuse that container.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they're just like, where's the milk? And I was like, you ate the mac and cheese, right? And they're just like, yeah, but we didn't have milk. How'd you make mac and cheese?
Water.
You don't need to know my secrets.
Right.
Lot of butter.
Yeah.
You know,
the butter's where the flavor's at.
macaroni and cheese. When I was up in Colorado Springs 3 weeks ago, Steffi found, and I found them here. Kroger has them. Ranch macaroni and cheese.
Is it the Cheetos Ranch mac and
Nope.
cheese? What brand is it?
It's Kraft.
Oh,
and
okay.
there's another flavor. I can't remember what it is, but it's definitely worth checking out.
I would do that.
Oh, trying to get behind me?
I like taking mac and cheese now and like making it fancy, like buying a bunch of Kraft, throwing it in a pan, putting some French fried onions on it, and then sticking it back in the oven with some cheese on top.
Just add some ground beef and you basically made hamburger helper.
Elevate your ghetto. That's what I'm saying. Just elevate your ghetto with just a little bit of topping.
That's what I do.
We'll call it ghettovating.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I do with ramen.
It's so good. I know, a little bit of ramen, make it fancy.
One of my son's favorite dishes is chicken ramen, Maruchan, the brand. And I'll ground a pound of ground beef. And I have fried shallots and fried garlic. Go ahead, add that, a Kraft single, a little bit of ground beef, and an over easy egg.
Hell yeah.
And we're just like, we're eating like
fancy.
kings.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Well, hey, let's find out who won the snack time, and then Z Money, tell me about those Pokemon games after that.
Snack time.
Oh shit! Made its way in the trash.
What made its way in the trash?
Yeah, it was the Gatorade bottle made its way in the trash.
When you hear snack time, that means we need to find out tonight's MVP for snack time. Now we've had a lot of discussion about all the different snacks.
Right.
We went off on a tangent, so there's good ones, there's bad ones. Because when there's ones that taste like shit, we kind of tend to move on pretty quickly, right? The ones that taste pretty good, we tend to dwell on it, come up with good old memories, and talk about an experience of some sort while we try the snack. That's a good indicator that snacks are good. And I think that happened with this fucking Gatorade.
So it happened with the Gatorade.
Yeah.
But due to somebody, the score is off.
Oh, because I gave it a 2.
She gave it a 2. So the actual MVP is the Mike and Ike's.
Oh, okay, I'll take it.
Those are good.
I'll take it. That's a good. That's a
Which
tie. I
Papa
would
J
say
has
it's
hit the box for me, hopefully.
I did.
Yeah. Because more. Give me more.
Stop.
I need Mike and Ike's for my bancos.
Stop. Papa J, I gotta say something though.
Yes.
Snack time. You can go through our studio quite a bit. I'm sure you can dig around. You can find snacks from today, from last week, probably from 5 years ago, and even 15 years ago. I'm sure you could look at some of these shelves that you see here in the background and pull off like a Darth Vader lollipop of some sort.
I do have some.
You have one of those?
Yeah.
What year is it from?
It'd be like 1999.
And he's got it on these shelves, and we look at it every day. So
I've got.
There's the lightsaber suckers right up there.
right there, lightsaber suckers. I'll put the camera up there.
I have got a Jar Jar Binks that when you push the button, you open his mouth and he sticks out his tongue, and the tongue is a sucker. Except for now it's all green and fuzzy. Yeah, so you don't want to eat it.
Look at, there's the suckers up there, and then K-Dog, he's got something in his hand too. Let's see. Oh, let me go in. Oh, look, he's got the old Coca-Cola and then the Darth Vader head.
If you go back to the suckers,
that Coca-Cola is a son's anniversary Coca-Cola. Read the year on that.
Well, he just zoomed away.
Oh.
But no, I was pointing out the light and dark cookies from last year.
What year's printed on that bottle?
1993.
1993.
I was 2 years old.
So,
oh my God!
Much like snacks, there's obviously other shit you can dig through. Memories, all kinds of memorabilia. But what I'm about to do is I'm about to hold up about, 8 to 10 different games of things where people just would die to have just laying about in their studio.
Right.
And I'm going to hold it up and you guys can go, ooh, ah. So number 1, right here, Pokemon X.
Yeah, look at that.
3. Ooh. All right, 1, 2, 3. Ooh. And then you open it up. Look, the game is in there with the instruction book and the code manual to get some sort of Nintendo thing to activate online. Look at that. All right, love you, buddy. Thanks for coming.
All right, drive fast.
Thanks for putting up with my shit.
Love you, brother.
All right. The next thing that people are like, what the fuck? How do you have that just laying in the studio? We got Pokemon Omega Ruby. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. The next thing that Papa J has just laying in the studio that I went and found is Pokemon Moon. Ooh.
I remember when you got that way before I did, and I was so damn jealous.
Well, I mean, you got it, and I'm about to play it. I'm going to transfer a lot of the Pokemon to this new thing called the Pokemon Home. Ooh. And you can take Pokemon from almost every game that allows you to connect to the internet and transfer them to this one place now called Pokemon Home. From Pokemon Go, from Pokemon fucking the Ruby Omega. If it can access the home app on your Nintendo Switch or DS, you can transfer them. Now, here's a couple other games I'm going to play. Or I'll show you. Look, we got Pokemon Sword.
Sword?
Ooh.
Yeah.
We got Pokemon Shield.
Shield?
This is a whole series all in itself. And then we got Pokemon Violet and Scarlet, which is a series after that, Papa J.
Yep.
And you kind of had a holy grail here. Now, a lot of my Pokemon stuff, if not everything, is stashed away in our shed.
Right.
And I have some Diamond, some Pearl XY,
right,
things like that, some Red, Blue, Yellow. But Papa J, what I'm about to show everybody right now is another version of Pokemon Y.
I don't think that's it.
That's not it. But what I'm also about to show you is a good game called Pokemon Diamond. This game, some of these games are going for about $100 without
Probably.
the case and shit like that. Pokemon
Probably.
Diamond, a game you paid what, maybe $60 for, $40 for, depending on what it was back then. But one of the holy grails that I found just sitting in your stand of games. You know how some teachers or offices have a cup full of pens and pencils? You have a fucking display case built for Game Boy games, Game Boy Advance games.
Yeah, it's actually a nail polish holder.
Yeah, but you've repurposed it for that. And this motherfucker was sitting in that bitch, Papa J. What I'm holding up is one of the original Game Boy Pokemon Blue games, bro.
Right, for the OG.
What the fuck? Look at that thing.
Papa J, you put a camera right outside this door. One of these kids is playing Ding Dong Ditch on the
Yeah,
desk.
they keep knocking at the door.
And then running away?
Yep.
What if I can't get in? I can't get in. But Papa J, that is some of the coolest shit that I found here in the studio. And that's not the only thing.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you tune in to our show each and every motherfucking week, you will find things like that just chilling in the background. Whether it's kids with their heads down in their cell phones, whether it's video games being played on the arcade machines there in the back, whether it's Bulk having a big old grand time by himself over there, whether it's Biggie stomping out like an asshole of the studio, whether it's the delicate flower here defending her right to say whatever she wants, and Papa J defending the right to say whatever he wants, and me just defending the right to get pissed off and angry at whatever's being said here in the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, you've made it to the end of Big Up Radio episode 365. Right?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Hit that like and subscribe button. Please, you'll get that notification, you'll get that reminder, because next week we'll be going live again. Now, what was talked about today is all in the past. We're moving forward with a brand new episode. I still have my boy here for a whole other week. Karen, I'm sure, is going to be back next week, right? Especially if they all want to come.
Me?
May? Yes. Yes.
May? I'm going to be washing clothes.
May? What the?
I'm going to use some water. Some water.
She's going to get some water to wash the clothes instead of coming in. So,
all right.
Thank you all so much for being with us. Go to our website at Big Up Radio. Not at Big Up Radio. It's bigupradio.com is our website. Go to all of our social media at Big Up Radio. And if you're looking for us on YouTube specifically, it's at Big Up Radio without the O. Papa J or somebody else may be sitting on that. Hit that like and subscribe button again. I can't stress how much that helps us out. Go check out our other content. We do the NSFW show probably 30 minutes before we go live on this one. So if you want something earlier to see us get prepped for this show, go do that, because that's our warm-up. That's what we like to do. It's about nerd game, video game, more centric towards that, whereas Big Up Radio is more geared towards personal conflict, subjects like you saw tonight. Exactly. This fits our MO. We've been doing this for years. If you haven't figured it out already, you should probably not be a part of the show, because how we not been doing this shit for years, Papa J? Have people not been getting up and walking out for fucking years?
People have been walking out of this fucking show since 2009.
Sounds like a Smith family tradition, people walking out.
Hey, we've had more people on this show than we've ever had in our entire life, and I appreciate that the most. So Biggie, please come back. We love you. On 3, everybody. Biggie, please come back. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Biggie, please come back.
Biggie, come back.
You can take it I was just gonna
I'll give you a hug.
And then with that being said, we'll catch you guys next Tuesday or next Wednesday. Meet us.